me close, hold me tight, make me thrill with the light. Let me know where I stand from the start. Well, I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart. Every time that you're here, all my cares disappear. Darling, you're all that I live for. But I want you, I need you, I love you more and more. Now I thought I could live without romance until you came to me. But now I know that I could go on loving you eternally. Won't you please be my own, never leave me alone, 'cause I die every time we were apart. Well, I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart.
Wow, is that what this is all about? Up until recently, I just thought of us as friends, but I was hoping us getting closer wasn't just my imagination.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you?
Fair enough. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh God.
It's okay.
That sick stomach thing's coming back.
It's okay. I'll be inside.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Aaron. Can I get you anything?
No, you kids made me feel like $1 million. Hey, Linda, what's the matter? You look like you can use it here.
Do you mind? It's so hard to talk to the people you know sometimes.
Believe me, I've been there. When you have everyone around you and you don't know who you can trust. You can talk to me.
Well, it's Joe. Ronnie thinks I should cut him some slack, but I'm still so mad. He can be so frustrating and insecure at times. It drives me absolutely nuts.
Nobody ever said love was easy. It's easy to fall in love, but sometimes it's hard to stay there. All relationships take work. Do you love him?
Sure I do. He's everything to me.
Good and bad.
Yeah, his flaws are just part of his personality.
Well, then don't.
Don't what?
Don't. That's what you say. Each time that he holds you that way. When you feel like this and he wants to hold you, Linda, don't say don't. Don't leave his embrace. He's your love and yours. Be with me when the night grows cold and he wants to hold you. Linda, don't say no.
Times I feel that this is just a game he's playing. Times I
Don't feel that way. He's your love and yours. He will stay. This you can believe. He will never leave you. Heaven knows he won't. Linda, don't say no. Don't, please.
Thanks.
Remember, Joe is just a man. We screw up all the time. We make obscene noises with our bodies. But you know, when we say we love a woman, we love them with all our hearts. I gotta go look for my clothes.
Linda, we need to talk.
We sure do. Joe, I love you. I just can't go on with you being jealous and teasing and insecure all the time. I want this to work, but that means we have to work together.
I agree. I'm just so afraid of losing you that I make all the wrong decisions.
Well, maybe I was too hard on you. I can get emotional sometimes.
Yeah, you can. Just kidding.
I know.
Alright, so why don't we just set down some ground rules? When I walk through that door, baby, be polite. You're gonna make me sore if you don't treat me right. So don't you ever kiss me once, kiss me twice. Just treat me nice.
I know you've been told it's not fair to tease. So if you come on cold, well, I'm really gonna freeze. If you don't want me to be as cold as ice, treat me nice.
Make me feel at home if you really care. Scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair.
You know I'll be your thing if you ask me to. But if you don't behave, I'll run right out on you. If you want my love and take my advice, treat me nice.
Make me feel at home if you really care. Scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair.
You know I'll be your thing if you ask me to. But if you don't behave, I'll run right out on you. If you want my love and take my advice, treat me nice.
If you really want my love and treat me nice. Alright, so now that we're on the same page, do you think we could start over?
Sure.
Hi, my name is Joe.
Hi, I'm Linda. Nice to meet you.
So, you think we could kiss and make up?
Sorry, I don't kiss on the first date.
What?
Just kidding.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's a photo of my mother and grandmother. I wonder where you would have this.
Okay, who's the guy?
I don't know. My mom didn't know her dad. He was in showbiz. He was gone all the time. It was really hard on my grandmother, so they just lived life without him. I wonder if this was him.
Oh, Jack was your grandpa.
Well, my grandmother and biological grandfather separated shortly after my mom was born. And when she was about 5 years old, she married the grandpa that I know now, Jack. She never pretended that she was his, though. Something else that's kind of peculiar is that Jack's first name is Michael. Do you remember what Aaron said to you when you first got here about not liking the name Michael?
The guy in the photo looks a lot like the guy on those albums.
No way!
It's just gotta be a coincidence.
You don't think that he...
Or that you are his.
It's impossible for you to be.
Nah! That would be way too creepy, wouldn't it? I mean, it's just gotta be a coincidence, right? But what if this guy is my grandfather? My mom's not gonna believe this.
Check this out. The page is torn out of the back of the book, but on the corner of this one it says August of 1977. Why don't we just ask him to fill in the blanks? I'm sure he's not gonna mind.
Are you kidding? He's gonna be livid when he finds out we've been reading his journal.
He might not be.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think he's way too nice to get mad about something like this.
Even if he is my grandfather, there's no way that he's the same guy that's on the cover of those albums. It would be ridiculous.
Excuse me, I hate to bother you guys, but have any of you seen my journal? It must have fallen out of my pocket or something. It's so important to me. Please.
Actually, we have it.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. I hope you're not too upset, but we were curious about you, so we read some of it.
You did what?
I knew someday that someone would read this. I just wasn't expecting it to be so soon. I think I'm almost flattered to know that someone would care enough about my life to actually go to such lengths. These pages, they hold secrets I could never tell anyone.
Why do you have a photo of my mother and grandmother? And who is this man?
It was so long ago. You say this is your mother and grandmother. I thought this cabin looked familiar. I thought it was just my age catching up to me. It was so many years ago, and yet it seems like yesterday.
What was?
I wish things could have worked out differently.